Hey everybody, it's Ricky Carmichael, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I'm back in the booth. Deal with it.
Hey everybody, Wall 2 Honors, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great who's ready to do a little MOTO whistle a-blowing as we examine the good, the bad, and maybe even a little bit of the ugly. Insanity, the stuff that we get to unpackage. The new brave world of watered down motorsports. Back in the day, Walty always likes to talk about back in the day. Back in the day, it was a little more hardcore, extreme sports. Now they want to mainstream moto. I don't think they're going to be happy until we're on an electric bike. That's where they want us, friends. That's where they was. We got to make sure it doesn't go there, man. If you're new, subscribe. Subscribe, you got a voice. You're going to be heard here. Jump into the comments. But today, I want to talk about our good friend, Ricky. You know, we're going to talk about Ricky. We're going to talk about Jet. We're even going to talk about a danger boy because there's something that I think is really important that we all understand. You know, I've had a lot of people all,
Walty, you're just a negative guy spreading, being mean.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the things that a lot of people have thought, but nobody has said because they're in the industry's pocket. That's all. I mean, the reality is, I always say this. If somebody's talking crap about you and you're in the industry, at least they're talking. And that's my point. With Ricky, he's almost kind of, he's a little like let's start with Danger. With Danger Boy, we felt like, hey, maybe they rushed the kid in too quick. He's still a little young, straight to the amateurs, right to the pros. He yard sales it. It looks like we rushed him in too quick. And because he was an internet celebrity and the son of, the general, the militia, Brian Deegan, which I have mad respect for all of those guys. Anybody achieves success, I appreciate that. I like a little transparency, like, yeah, we had to sell out a little bit and selling some merch. We gave Danger a little bit of a hazing, but now he's a boy, right? He went through his hazing period pretty fast. Now, Ricky, he went through a hazing when he emerged as a star in the sport and dethroned the king. He went through it. It was a while before we said, okay, dude, you've proved yourself. You've handled it. You're not a one-hit wonder. You've done it. You're our boy. Now we get him in the booth. And it's kind of been a similar scenario for him as he enters the booth because there was a little controversy on how come Emmett and Ralph just disappeared out of nowhere after Ricky somehow found his way into the broadcast. Was it just coincidental or is there more there? Well, no, we don't really know for sure. Some of us might. Leave it in the comments below. What do you think? Was it coincidental or did Ricky have something to do with Jeff and Ralph no longer being there? Personally, I think Jeff and Ralph were great because they were on so many of the video games that we play. They were the voice of Supercross. Now, again, with time, we've forgotten about them. And we're cool moving forward. Although that one dude, and I forgot his name on Race Day Live. If you're watching pre-race stuff on Race Day Live, there's the one guy. He's like, hey, buddy, how are you doing, buddy? I don't know. There's something about this guy. Nothing personal because I'm sure he could smoke me in that position in terms of providing, reporting. But I think he was interviewing like Bubba and he's like talking about Jet, how Jet won, Bubba did, Jet won. Even you, the great Bubba Stewart, didn't win your first race as a rookie. And Jetson did, how's that make you feel? And then, Bubba's like, whatever, dude. And he's like, well, it's okay. But like calling James Stewart, like, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. Like we still love you. This guy's like, you're talking to like royalty in moto. You don't have to, he doesn't really care if you love him or not, bro. But the point is this I'm trying to make. Ricky comes into the booth after sitting out a weekend. And at first I was kind of nice to have him back. I'm like, Ricky's back. Ricky's all right. He's not half bad. But by the end of the race, I was already back to, oh, Ricky. He just, there's something about him so far. I haven't been able to really get on board the Ricky train as a reporter as an analyst, whatever his position is there in the television package. I'm still not quite there yet. I will eventually get there because I'm sure Ralph and Jeff got their kind of like blowback. Ricky, it's just your turn to get a little blowback. Which brings us to Jet Lawrence. Jet Lawrence is in the same boat. This guy's clearly emerged as the biggest star in the sport. And it's clear now that the watered down Wall Street MOTO media has piled on to him in spectacular fashion, unlike any other star we've ever seen before. The marketing machine is on steroids with Jetson, which is obviously going to expose you to a little bit of constructive or just straight up a criticism. Eventually, Jetson, after he wins multiple championships and starts to really show himself to be the star that he's clearly capable of being, eventually, a lot of the naysayers will stop. Just like every other writer or analyst or Ricky or Jeff or Ralph or whoever, Danger Boy got through his hazing pretty quick. I think most of us now have adopted this kid. But remember,
I wanted to prove my haters wrong. I just wanted to prove all the haters wrong. Dude, the haters...
Good. It worked. He got through his hazing pretty fast. But with Jetson, I think what you're going to see, man, is you're going to see eventually he's going to get through his hazing period. Everybody, and you've arrived when you get through your hazing period, right? That's like for me, I have pretty thick skin. I've seen, a lot of comments and whatever where people are like trying to bash on Walty because he's just the TMZ of MOTO. They're just trying to stir the pot and blah, blah, blah. The truth is usually somewhere in the middle. I'm providing basically entertainment television for you guys and inviting you to participate and sharing your comments on this show, which is very rare for any MOTO media channel to do the types of things that we're doing here. And I do it in a way like that's just reporting on some of the things that's not being reported on to bring you guys a little variety, and it's just who I am. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a MOTO guy who wants to see not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. Ricky, welcome back to the swimming pool. It was nice to have you back in the booth for about the first 10 minutes. After that, I was like, oh, Ricky, you're back. But you know what, Ricky? It's all good. We appreciate you being there. Unfortunately, Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every time he can. Because it's not only what we need, it's what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, gonna love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Duck over the bars. I'll see you on the next video.